Good morning. I don't know what happened to my desk, but it is like a disaster. Like way worse than normal. Where did this Tinkerbell brush come from? I don't even know what's going on here. But come hang out with me and get ready. If you're on the replay, please drop me a replay in the comments. Oh shoot. I forgot to get this wet. Dang it. I hate when I do that. But let's get ready. Hey Bobby, hey Anna, hey Cheyenne. Good morning, good morning. Hey Alyssa. Good morning, Jeanette. Hey Kendra, hi friends. It is rainy here, it is cold. Hey Starla. Yeah, so we're gonna get ready. And I don't know what else. That's it. I'm probably gonna put a scarf on after this because I have this giant pimple. So that's really nice. Hey Haley. Good morning, good morning. What you guys up to today? Happy Tuesday. Start with my primer. I'm doing good. How are you guys? What's everybody up to? Are you guys ready for summer? Or are you not ready? The weather is very spring here in Montana this year, which we aren't really used to, aside from the snow. But it's very rainy, which I feel like us in Montana, we don't know what this is about. We don't know what this rain for 9 days is about because we aren't used to that. But I took a shower and I didn't even bother drying my hair or anything because it is so rainy. But I swear, you guys, like, I have a lot of friends in the South, and they're like, take an umbrella. I'm like, do people actually buy umbrellas? Like, literally, I've never owned an umbrella. Maybe when I was, like, 5, and I, like, begged my mom to get me one. Oh, yay! That's exciting, Haley. Good morning, Michelle. Working my business and enjoying the sun. Oh, good, Jeanette. It is not sunny here. Okay, guys, we are going to use this new stick foundation. I am so excited because this sold out right away, like all of our amazing products do. But hey, Kinda. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But it's coming back on the 28th, and I cannot wait because I'm going to get my summer shade. I have a bunch of, orders to put in. This little thing is awesome. Like, I honestly, when it came out, it's not like I wasn't excited for it, but at the same time, I was like, because I have very oily skin, so I wasn't really sure. I'm going to put a lot on because I want a little bit more of a heavy coverage. FYI, you can put, like, a tiny bit on, and you can totally do, like, a medium coverage, or you can you can build it up. So you can start with a little bit, and then if you're like, I need more coverage, or if you just want to rock this look, I mean, that's cool too. Sister, you do you, because, I mean, I've watched some fashion shows before, and you never know what's coming in. Oh my gosh, it's snowing. Are you in South Dakota? Is that where you live, Cassie? I might just have made that up in my head. I'm about to lose my mind with all these clouds and rain, right? I have one because my hair is a wreck when it gets wet. Yeah. We let the kids pack out Christmas presents for the adults, usual gifts including pens and umbrellas. Really? I've never owned an umbrella. Good morning, Christine. Hey, Relaine. I love the stick too. And like I said, I have really oily skin, so when it first came out, I was like, I don't know, because the cream foundation, oh yeah, just leave it like this. I mean, great coverage. I was just kind of like, not saying I would hate it, because I never knock something till I try it, but we had this cream foundation, and it had an amazing coverage. Like, it really was good, but just with my oily skin, it more kind of like sat. Like, I felt like it was like about to smear off at any minute. I mean, it didn't, but that's kind of what it felt like. But this is just really nice, and it has a really cool finish. Like, it's not matte, but it's just kind of like a really pretty dewy finish, which I love that in the summer, just because, I don't know, to me it looks kind of like healthy and, I don't know, just like fresh, I guess. Don't really know how to describe it. And so I was like, I like this. Like, I was really, like, surprised. Deadwood, and it's snowing there? That is lame. I always say that, and then I remember not everyone knows what I'm talking about. Carve, he actually did speech for a long time, but certain things he still says funny, but one day he was mad at Cody, and Cody was like, Carve, come look at this. I don't even remember what it was. It was like a bathtub or something, like a cool bathtub or something on his phone. This brush is coming back too, you guys, and it just buffs it out. Look at that. So pretty. The finish is so pretty. Like, kind of shiny, kind of dewy, just like that young, youthful, summery glow to me. You can set it with a powder too. Really, whatever your preference is. It works well with other products. I don't know that it would work well with concealer just because it's not as... It's a little bit thicker than, like, the liquid foundation, per se. It's not thick. It's very lightweight, but mixing it with concealer, I feel like it would get a little bit, like, heavy, you know? But, anyway, sorry, I lost my train of thought. So he was like, Carve, come look at this, and Carve was mad at him. And it was just, like, some cool bathtub or something. I don't even remember. And Carve looks at it, and he's like, Wayne. Which is how he says, lame. Yes, Christine! It's really good. You will like it. Does the brush work good with regular foundation? It does. Actually, I've been using it with my liquid foundation, and sometimes I'll put like a little concealer in there, and it just really buffs it right out. It's a really nice kabuki brush, so it's really, really good. I still love this powder brush, but it's not like coarse enough for the stick foundation, I don't feel like, personally. So that's just my opinion. Do you use primer with it? Yes, I wear primer every day. So I highly recommend that everybody, whether you use primer or you spray your face with setting spray, put something on before your makeup to separate your makeup from your skin. And it'll just stay on better. It'll be a much nicer finish. It will blend out easier. I highly recommend. I know, like, my sister, she doesn't wear primer, and she's like, I hate primer. And I'm like, hey, girl. How can you stand that? It's crazy because, like, before Younique, I didn't even know what primer was. Like, I literally got it because what I did when I joined is all I had was the mascara. And so I, like, sold some mascara and waited until I had some YCash, which is just free product credit. And then I ordered myself a collection so I could get a few more things. And I literally had to read the back of it, and I was like, what do you do with this? And then I had to, like, YouTube it and see, like, well, why would anybody put this on? It's clear. Like, what's this gonna do for me, you know? But now, if I, for some reason, forget my primer, I'm like, oh my god, I can't stand the feeling of it. Cannot stand it. Hey, Joyce. But yeah, I'm super excited. Kenda, you're still on here. I'm super excited, you guys, because this week, Kenda just went to the Haven retreat. I hope you don't mind me sharing that. I feel like you don't mind. Oh, I'll put it right here, Haley. I meant to do that. I think you can probably just copy and paste it into your browser. Maybe, but there's my website. It's wakeupandmakeupwithsavannah.com. Anyways, she just went to the Haven retreat a couple weeks ago, and she's going to do a training in our team page and just, like, tell everyone about it and what it was about. And I'm just super excited because, you know, like, this business is so incredible, but the mission behind it is so cool, and I always want, like, everyone to remember that and know that it's available, because I feel like a lot of people don't even know about the Haven retreat. You know, like, I didn't when I joined. I didn't know anything about it. But it's really cool, you guys. Our founders, honestly, are like, I swear, Derek was put on this planet and, like, handcrafted by God, which I know they say all of us were, but I really just think he was, like, destined to make a change in the world. And I know that sounds a little weird, a little over the top, but the whole reason why Younique was even created was to fund the Haven retreat, which there's more behind it too. Like, the mission statement is much longer, and it's also just about empowering women and, like, giving them a way to, you know, make money from home, because obviously a lot of women are moms and things like that. But the initial, like, you know, start of even the company or the thought of it was for the Haven retreat. So anyone can go. The only requirement is you do have to be mentally stable, which they added that in a while ago, which I think is just, you know, to make sure everybody's good to go. But anybody can apply. You do not have to be a presenter or anything like that. So you do not have to join Younique or anything to be able to go to the Haven retreat. Like, obviously presenters do go, but it's not a requirement, and it's completely free. All you have to do is get yourself there. So everything as far as the cost of the retreat is completely included, and it's a retreat for women who were sexually abused as kids. And basically, like, they'll say, you know, like, nobody can completely heal in 4 days, right? Like, nobody can completely heal from that in 4 days, but the goal is just to make these women feel good, make them feel beautiful, and like learn some therapeutic techniques and things like that, and then set them up with things they can take home if they need to, you know, and just kind of start that journey to healing is really what it's about. And I know a few people who have went. I'm excited to hear Kenda's story. Hey, Lorinda, good morning. Thanks for hopping on. I'm super excited to hear Kenda's story, but I have another friend. Her name's Brittany, and she went, and she basically just said it was amazing. They do all sorts. They tell you, I guess, right when you get there, like, you don't have to do anything. Like, she said, you know, right when they got there, they told her, you know, if you just want to lay in bed for 4 days, you can. We encourage you to come out and do the things and do the activities and stuff because, you know, that's how you're going to get the most out of this. But you're not forced to do anything. They hire professional chefs, they hire massage therapists, they hire all sorts of like professionals and different things like that, of course, in so many fields. Like, I couldn't even tell you it all because I don't know, but in everything they do all sorts of different therapy techniques and different options and things like that for these women to do. One thing they do that I think is really cool is they have professional makeup artists, hair and makeup artists come in. Kendi, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I know this was when Brittany went. They have professional hair and makeup artists in, and one thing that I think is so, like, just shows the integrity of the company is they don't use any unique products when they do their makeup. And the reason why is they said they don't want them to feel like they get there and they're being sold to. So they don't use any unique products. They just hire professional makeup artists to come in and do their makeup. And I just thought that is, like, so thoughtful because that's not really something I would have ever, you know, thought of. I would have just assumed they use unique because we're a makeup company with really good products, but they don't, because they don't want anybody to feel like they're there and they're promoting, you know, the company or anything like that. But they have professional makeup artists come in and do their hair and do their makeup, and then they do like a photo shoot, and I've watched some videos and it's just so cool. Like, the first time they see themselves and they just really feel like beautiful, because a lot of them, you know, haven't felt beautiful for a really long time, and it's just really, really cool. Like, just, I don't know, it's just awesome, you know, the whole thing. And it's in a big mansion. The location is, of course, private. I don't even know where it is because they don't want, you know, it's private. The location is not disclosed on the website. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, it's at a huge mansion out in the mountains, and I'm really excited because we are actually opening a second location. I think it's in Georgia. I feel like it's in Georgia, just to make it more, you know, more women can go, and also it's more doable, and, you know, hopefully one day they would like to be more international and, you know, get in some other countries, but it's really hard with nonprofit organizations. Like, the expansion of them is really, really hard, because I know, like, Derek's wife, Shalane, would probably just buy a house if she could, but you have to be very careful with nonprofit organizations as far as where the money's coming from. Like, it can't all be coming from one person, or it's no longer considered a nonprofit. Like, there's so many crazy rules, which then you have to pay taxes and everything, which obviously would, like, literally kill the funding. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much that would cost if they had to do that. Good morning, Savannah. So, they are expanding. I'm super excited. Yeah, no obligation at all, just healing and empowerment, and, you know, professionals are there. They really try to, you know, just get everyone to feel good. Like, they have professional chefs, massage therapists. I know someone said, I don't know if they still do this, but they have, like, different therapy options, and I went to Unified and they talked to us about this a few years ago, and they said that they try to do different kinds of therapy, because obviously every person, something that works for one person, like just talking, isn't necessarily going to work for the next person. So they had, like, horse therapy and yoga, meditation, of course, like a person that you can just talk to, like all sorts of different things, probably more that I don't even know about. And what the nice thing is they try to figure out like what it is that helps you, and so that way you are able to take that home with you and continue like your path to healing and just getting back to wherever it is that you want to be. So I don't know, it's more than just like 4 days. It's really to try to set you up to continue that healing, but also just to pamper you and spoil you and just make you feel loved and important and all of those things that sexual abuse can take away from people, So it's a really, really cool cause. And just so you guys know, you can message me if you have any questions and I can find the answer. Or if you don't want to, of course, I completely understand that. And anybody can go to the website. I believe it's just theuniquefoundation.org. And you can Google it too if you want, whatever. But you can go straight to the website